I sometimes think it's a myth that you return to the characters. I think they return to you. With the Trainspotting characters, when you have old characters that come back, it's like, you know, family members or close friends kind of banging at your door and showing up on your doorstep and saying, we have to stay here. Sometimes you might feel great about it, sometimes you might feel not so good about it, but they're there. You know, there's not a lot you can do. Sometimes it takes a lot to think, what circumstance would these characters be back? And with Trainspotting 2, I think it was quite an emotional film. It kind of challenged people to look at, you know, their own lives and all that, and it made people kind of feel quite nostalgic and quite, you know, quite happy in a lot of ways and quite sad because I've grown up with those characters, quite invested in them.
How you doing, Mikey?
You know, we originally planned to shoot the movie 10 years ago because the characters were so much older, so we had to take into account, you know, that change basically. So yeah, it was a much more emotional film than it would have been otherwise. But I think there's a big cult of Trainspotting, and obviously the movie was huge at the time. It was that audience that had grown up with Trainspotting that really reverbed in it.
Nostalgia. That's why you're here. You're a tourist in your own youth. Just because you had a near-death experience and now you're feeling all fuzzy and warm.
What other moments will you be revisiting?
Film is a very, very powerful medium. I've just been working with John Hodge and Danny Boyle and Andrew MacDonald for so long. And, you know, writing a book is an act of letting go. You know, you've let go of it. You don't want to just pick the bones of it again. You know, it's kind of like give it to somebody else to breathe new life into it.
He's doing what?
Writing them down.
Really?
That's what he told me.
Murphy?
Apparently so.
So who's going to read him?
Well, that's the problem. Nobody.
And it's, you know, if somebody adapts your book for screen or for stage, you're in a win-win situation. You know, if it's a terrible movie, you can be all diva about it and say, oh, they ruined this brilliant source material, you know. And if it's a great film, you can say, oh, they couldn't have gone wrong with that material that they had, you know. And it's all, you know, the book's out there, it's not going to change. There's not one single page of a book that's ever been changed by somebody making a movie of it. And if there is, you know, if there's a massive difference between the book and the movie, it becomes a conversation and more people check out the book and more people check out the movie. You know? So it's win-win.